I recently got a new PC. I budgeted for it for a while because as soon as I saw the minimum requirements for 6, I knew I was going to have to upgrade. My old PC I built in like 2016. I think it had a 1070. And it was running on like a 7th gen i5. It was really old. But now I've probably made the biggest upgrade in history. This new PC is the nicest thing I've ever owned in my life. It's a monster. And I know everybody who builds a new system always says that. They say, oh, my new PC is super powerful. It's a monster. It can do anything you need it to. I'm dead serious when I say this thing is a monster. I'm afraid to sleep in the same room as it. It might grow legs and eat me in the nighttime. I'm gonna put the spec sheet on the screen here, but all you really need to know is it has a 4090, which is ridiculous. It has 4 terabytes of storage, and it has an i9, I think 13900K. And you're probably thinking, well, what the hell do you need all that for? And the answer is I don't. I could like stream, play the game, watch another person stream, interpret landing codes from NASA. Like I could do anything on this machine. So yeah, I'm sorry to all the people who developed the technology that went into this computer. I'm probably going to use 20% of it max, but it was too good of a deal to pass up and not buy. Anyways, what we're going to do today is I'm going to boot up this Street Fighter 6 demo and I'm going to crank every single setting all the way up, and we're going to see how this game was really meant to be played. While I load all that up, you already know the drill, dude. Go down there, check if you're subbed for me. Trying to hit 10,000 sometime soon. All right, now this video is going to be rendered out in 2K, so that's 1440p because that's the resolution that I'm playing the game in. Let's open up these menus and see what we can turn up that I haven't turned up already. Let's go to graphics, resolution, background density. This I think is like if there's stuff in the background of the stage, how much of that shit is going to render in. I'm going to leave this at standard just because I do not like that. I don't want like a bunch of random things in the background, even if I can run it. Ambient occlusion, I don't even know what this is, so we'll leave it on. I think all I know is that it ruins your performance usually, so I'll leave it on. We'll enable this. We'll turn on motion blur, even though I would never enable this if I'm just playing the game normally. VSync is off. NPCs, we'll leave it at uncrowded because it doesn't really matter in the actual game. This is like in the battle hub and stuff, I think. Anti-aliasing, I actually don't know. I'm going to leave that off. And this doesn't matter. Let's go to detailed. I think, okay, here we go. Highest, highest, high. Highest, high. I think that's as high. I think that's everything, huh? Oh, man. I'm not going to leave the game like this, even if I can run it. I feel like a lot of it will be distracting, or it's going to look super sharp. Also, input delay reduction. I don't know the science behind this, but I have it turned on. So hopefully it actually does something. All right, let's go with the stage with the most things in the background and the most computationally demanding. We'll leave them at level 4. Just in case, you know, for some reason the game starts crashing because of all the garbage that I turned on. You can see in the top left there, or actually you can't see because I'm using game capture, but it's at 120 FPS because you can do that in the menus on this game. And then it'll kick down to 60 once you're in the game. I was having a problem in 5 for a while where like, oh my goodness. Maybe I kind of do like the motion blur. No, I don't. No, I don't. I immediately regretted that statement. As soon as Luke jumped, that shit looks terrible. I don't know if it looks terrible. I'm just not used to it in any other game because I always turn it off. But I feel like it's just so distracting to have motion blur, even if, you know, you can run it. Look at the stage in the background. It looks really nice. I think things just look way too sharp though. Like this, like maybe this is too rich for my blood because I'm used to like playing on a mid-range or like a low-end PC. But seeing a game look this good feels wrong. It feels like I need to turn things down. Oh. Alright, stringing up the bot. That should it. Just DP through my DP. Man, the stage in the background, like let me pause for a second. Look in the top right when I unpause. Did you even know there's a water fountain back there? A water fountain. A waterfall? There are things that I'm seeing in the back that I did not see. Look at the texture on Ryu's cloth. This shit is amazing. I mean, I guess this is how the game was meant to be seen, but I don't think many people are going to be running it like this. It just seems like certain things are distracting when the graphics are turned up this high. This is like if you're running a tournament, you could run your game in spectator mode at this at these settings, you know? So it looks pretty, but when you're playing, you probably turn it down. Look at Ryu's face. His beard is so sharp. Oh. Caught me backdashing. Bad habit. The bots I've noticed like to throw loop you a lot. Like until you tech, the bot will continuously throw you on wake up. Damn, do you see that? Those little sweat beads? Wow, look at my boy. It looks so much different. Which, I mean, it sounds obvious, but I didn't think it was going to look this different. Like from playing on the old 1070. Also, you should be able to see the difference a lot better because I'm rendering it in 2K, which I usually don't do because I don't think too many people will take advantage of that, and it just adds time to the render process and the file size. But if you do watch in 2K, let me know in the comments. I don't mind rendering it out because, I mean, there's like the native resolution I usually play on now. Look at the tree in the back. It's moving with the wind. Oh, damn. Smoked. I'm going to do it too. Oh, I tried to level 1. Big I hit anyways. That move, the shoulder tackle move, I think is called Avenger or something. They can't be giving him cool move names on moves like that. It's going to make me want to mash it. Just accepted his fate. And the lighting looks great. I will say his face and like his beard just look way too sharp for me. Like, it just looks too good almost. Like, I feel like I need to turn things down. Like, I think ideally when the game comes out, these will be my real settings. Like, I'll turn off ambient occlusion. I'll turn off whatever this is. Motion blur will stay off forever and always. This stuff can stay on. And then under detailed, I don't think I don't think I need ultra high lighting. I think high texture looks nice. Mesh quality, I'm not 100% sure what this even is, so I'm going to put it to high. Shadows, I always leave like a little bit lower than the highest because I feel like it just takes unnecessary power. Shader quality can stay at high since it's only low and high. I'll just leave it at high. Same with effects quality. Sampling, I don't really know. I think I'll leave it at high, and if I notice a difference, I'll send it back up to highest. Bloom, I just leave at standard. This is like all the weird... I think these are like hit effects and stuff. So maybe I would leave it at high. I don't know. I need to look a little bit more into bloom and into mesh quality. Mostly because these are options to me now. Like, I don't have to automatically just open the menu and say, okay, put everything at low. Like, I can actually mess with the settings and like optimize it. But yeah, sorry for the silly little video. I just thought it'd be interesting to see how much different the game looks when you have a machine that can run it at a decent spec, you know? If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. If you didn't, keep it to yourself. Don't hurt my feelings. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again real soon.